Hey District 7 family, Dr. Germundson here with our District 7 CTE Director and Pre-K Director, Kenzi Brown. And we are standing in front of ASB and we have some pre-K stuff that we want to talk about. So let's go inside and we'll sit down and talk about it. So here we are in ASB and we are here, like I said, with Kenzi, and I just want to kind of introduce an idea that we've been working on here at District 7. So we know what's happening in the fall of 26. We know that all the fifth graders are moving from Central Campus, which encompasses ASB. It includes Basin, includes the old middle school, and then it includes this campus at ASB here. And so with about 400 and some kids leaving, the fifth graders moving back into the elementary schools, which was our plan because that's best practice. So them going back into the elementary schools, once Slolan opens up in the fall 26, that leaves a minus 475, let's just say 500, minus 500 space here at Central Campus. So I started talking with Ms. Zimmerman, the Central Campus principal, and we started talking with Kenzi here about what could we do and how could we improve some services that we have. And one of the ideas that came up was pre-K. Because right now we have how many pre-Ks?
We have 3 Future Coyotes pre-Ks, 1 in the Basin, and then 2 at Lewis and Clark Elementary.
Okay, and then we also have some special ed pre-K.
Yep, throughout the district.
Throughout the district. And so one of the big things with any kind of students is that you want to keep them with your same age peers. Mm-hmm. And so they should be with their same age peers, but we have them spread out throughout the district. So, boom, we're gonna have 500 less kids. What a great idea. Why don't we make ASB a pre-K center, which means every kid pre-K in our district we could have at this building here. Ms. Zimmerman likes this because then they don't have kids walking across from the old high school, right, the Central Campus. There's a lot of walking time. They're up on 3rd floor. They gotta get their coats on in the winter, walk down, come over here for class, walk back up. Safety, crossing the road. She would like to have all of her kids under one roof. Perfect, okay? So what could we do, and what are some of the opportunities that we have, Kenzi, here, having this as a pre-K center?
Yeah, it's mostly get them around their same age peers. This is the perfect building for it. There's small breakout rooms. They can do their small reading and math, and their small group sessions together. The ECSE preschools are our early childhood special ed preschools, so they need to be around their same age peers. So we're gonna have them integrated into those Future Coyotes classrooms. They can have buddies, they can have all their services that they need right here in one building. So we're really excited for that. We received the Best in Class grant for our Future Coyotes program. So that's a state grant that we work really hard to keep, and our teachers use special curriculum. They have special screenings that they do. So that's all gonna be in one building as well, and they can work together and collaborate. So that's what I'm excited for.
And Williston used to have Head Start, and Head Start went away. And the Head Start grant is supposed to open up again. And one of the goals when we start talking about the things that we could do here, there's 2 big goals that I say that I'm excited about, is the possibility of applying for the Head Start grant, which we could get Head Start back again. And then I've been talking with other Class A schools, mainly Jamestown, where they have a staff daycare. And so having to run a daycare out of this. And how would a daycare work with CTE?
So our career and technical education, we just built that beautiful new center, and we started our education pathway this year. So we have kids who want to be in the daycare industry, or teachers or paras or anything in education. They can take those classes. We have intro to teaching or education exploration. They can take those classes, and then they can get a work-based learning opportunity where they are in the classrooms. We have a student we talked about last week that is in the classroom every day as a para for those students. So we'd like to see that grow. And then we get to use them as helpers for the preschool classrooms, but they also get class credit and more classroom experience.
And what about the room? Because right now you said, well, this fall there was what, about 100 kids that could not get into.
Yeah, on the wait list.
On the waiting list because there was no room.
Yep, and we close it pretty early, so.
So we have the opportunity with all this room here that we could service those extra 100 kids, which is great because we have these kids in the pre-K that definitely need some services, so we can catch them up and we can get them caught up so that when they get to kindergarten they're ready to go. So we don't, trying to close gaps as they get older. You may ask, well, it says ASB, didn't ASB give a lot of money for this? Yes, they did, and I appreciate it. They gave $500,000, and so we actually went and met with Dave Hansen, the president, and Pat Sogard, the owner of American State Bank, and talked to them, and they think it is an amazing idea. And so with the name change, yeah, ASB Pre-K Center. It'll always say ASB, it'll be a pre-K center, and they thought it was wonderful. And I talked to some of the people that raised some of the money, and they thought it was a great idea as well. This is a great opportunity for Williston, right? Doing some good things and turning another great thing with the opportunity of moving our 5th grade back, that we have a chance to get all of our pre-K kids and create a pre-K center, which this building will work perfect.
Yep, yeah, early childhood education is so needed in our community. Our numbers are growing at every age, but especially those littles. We're actually, Williams County is only filling 19% of the need for early childhood and daycare. Yep, so
really?
There's plenty of students for us to service, and as a community we can do that.
So I wanted to make sure you guys heard it straight from me first, and I'd love to hear your ideas and thumbs up or some questions or concerns. I'm always out and about, or shoot me an email. And so Kenzi, same with you.
Yep.
You're out and about. If you got any questions, give us a call. And like I said, I want you guys to jump on board and let's do some good things for our kids, because that's what we're here to do, right? Is this good for kids? Yes, it is.